Good morning, everybody. I couldn't resist. Oh my goodness. So give it a minute for everybody to come in. A little ASMR lemon water. So let's see here. Hello, lurkers. Hi, Janet. I thought I'd go ahead and just set this up just so everybody could see what it looks like in person, and then I'll show the IGs and the pictures. And hi, Dawn. I love the little lamp Janet made. I'll show it close up in a minute, but um, it's so darn cute. I know, right? Hi, Pamela. So yeah, I did take a couple different pictures, and Denise goes, "You need a bit white back. Oops, you need a white background so the lamp shows up." But then it didn't look as cozy, so I went with cozy, and thought I would show the lamp. Oh, let's see here. Let's straighten this out just a little. I got it just sitting here on one of these clamps here. So let's see. Is that gonna work? That's pretty good. Hi, CK. And if y'all missed CK did a video showing the zines that her class made. So go over to Chris's YouTube channel, and I'll mention it again in a little while when more people get here. But she did a video on her class's zines. Hi, Pamela. Who else is here? Dawn. Hi, CNP. Thanks. So yeah, and I did post on IG and Facebook. Denise has my back, and that's pretty much all. Yeah, she had to leave yesterday afternoon. She did do a Zoom meeting here, so she didn't have to rush home Monday. But so she did her Zoom meeting here, and then had to go home yesterday. Though I was trying to get her to stay another night, but it wasn't happening. Hi, Marsh. Marsh. So yeah, let's see. Jola. Let's see. Or no, it's Jai. I'm sorry, it's Jai. I thought that. Oh well, there's Jola and a Jai. Welcome, peoples. So yeah, so I'll show you the two different versions that I had photographs of. So the one that I posted on Instagram was this one. I posted this one on Instagram, but I also had this one with the white wall so that everything on the back showed up better, but it didn't look as cozy. Hi, Debbie Bruce. Debbie, be looking for Happy Mail. I'm going to mail something out to you. I'm going to go to the post office today and mail out the boxes that everybody wanted. And I still have some left. So if anybody wants a box, and I'll talk about that again in a little while, a collage fodder box, let me know. So you see the background is white, and the background looks, but it's not as cozy. You know what I mean? It doesn't look as cozy as this. If you go on Instagram, you see it better. So I just like the coziness of this one better. So I went with the cozy. I went with cozy. Hi, Jenna Nash. You look, no, it's her reading nook. It's her reading nook. See, I made her a little Afghan, and here's her little table, and yeah, and Janet made, whoops, don't want to bump this. Janet made the lamp. I have it hanging from a thing up there, so I just have it sitting here for a minute. I'm gonna move it in a minute. But I thought I'd share it with y'all. And her beanbag chair, her beanbag, i.e. rice, is in there to make her a beanbag chair. So I really liked how she turned out. Hi, Arlene. Arlene, I saw a while back, and I wrote a note down that you liked my movie monster, The Fly. I have to send you a copy of The Fly. So I do have that written down next time I make some prints. You would, all right, Kathy Carney, email me. Here's my email. It's also in my description box. Here's my email. And if you email me, and also my PayPal, they're $20 a box, and half of that is shipping. If you email me, tell me, you give me your, well, I have your address, Kathy, but PayPal $20, and I will ship you out a box. If you do it today, I will send it out today because I'm going to the post office after lunch. Hi, Tina. Tina's working on she has to get a new keyboard. So I think she's working with half a keyboard. So thanks, Tina, for trying to be here. She's trying to be here with half a keyboard. Let's see. Hi, Maseki. I know I'm going to show the lamp a little bit closer too, but I just wanted to set the scene. It's a lot of work setting these things up. So yeah. Let's see, who else am I missing? Hi, Bacola. Did you get your fridge fixed? Is your refrigerator running? You better catch it. Sorry, couldn't resist, Bacola. Yeah, I hope you got it fixed, Bacola. So let's see. So yeah, and I'll show the boxes again. Hi, Elmaris. It's been a while. Good to see you. Yeah, I know you like The Fly, Arlene. So I have a note to make you. Eventually, you will get a copy of The Fly. Let's see who else. Oh, the left shift key. Okay. Well, thanks for being here as you can be here, Tina. Let's see who else. Fridge is all fixed. Okay, good. Good. And welcome, Pacola, my little snapdragon. So we're going to probably work in Cute and Creepy, although I still have that dragon one to finish in the dragon, Camilla's dragon book. I still have to finish that. But yeah, so we'll see. Hi, Jill. So let's see. Yeah, so I have some more of the boxes left, and I don't know if anybody had won it, but I have one giant box, and it's just got huge things of stickers and paper, and but it would have to go in a big, like a $20 box, so I'd have to charge you like $50. But we'll talk about that later. But if anybody wants a big box of collage fodder with tons of stickers and papers, then let me know. But that one will be $50. The shipping is just cray, and this is US only. That's US. So y'all email me if you want a box, and because I'm going to the post office today, so after lunch. So doesn't this look so nice? I mean, I'm sorry, but I just love the little vignette. So anyway, I hope Sensible Sister comes in so she can see, because she's named after Sensible Sister Sin. Let's see. Who else? Did I miss anybody? So I got Rachel's not here yet, but here's my lemon water. ASMR. Okay, so before I do have some things to show. I have some happy mail from Janet. Besides the lamp she made me, she sent me some golden books to make art journals out of, and then she sent. I gotta say, Janet, Denise took all but three. She took all but three of your stickers. So Denise took the rest of these. And then she sent me some little washi tape that says Coffee and Art in the Morning that she made a while back. with the little tiny W, Zentangle. Thank you, Janet. So this is going to go in my journal. This will go in my personal journal. And yeah, so I only have these left, but Janet sent me a whole bunch of these little stickers, these vellum stickers, but Denise took them all. Just saying. And so thank you, Janet, for all the so I'll show you all the books that Janet said. Oh, look how good the clarity is today. Maybe I need to set my camera up different. So she sent me a bunch of little golden books. And hi, Julianne. Who else am I missing? Hi, Becky Kalura. So she sent me these to make art journals out of. So I've done a few before. And so thank you, Janet. Let's see what else. I'm going to make some more collage, little collage panels. The other ones that I showed you, the 3 set that's already ready to get shipped out, those are on like little wood. Well, I'll show you one. They're on these kind, these kind of, whoops, sorry, Sin. There we go. They're on these kind of panels. I said, well, but those are hard to ship. Where if I do them on these wood panels, these are easy to ship. So I got a stack of, I think 25. I got a stack of 25 to make collages on. So yeah, I think there's 6 by 6. Let me look here. Yeah, they're 6 by 6. So I got a stack of them to make collages on. So yeah, that's in the progress. That's in the works. Let's see. Hi, Bishop. Deb, I got your box going out today. Who else is here? Hi, Rachel. I'm working around. The camera is literally right here in front of me on a stand, and I'm working around the camera. So I could show my little vignette here. It's so cute. I'm sorry. I love it. As I posted on Instagram and Facebook. Let's see. Denise will be so excited that more art supplies have been imported. Those came after she left. Shh, Rachel. Let's see. Hi, Deb E. I did the calisthenics for your ASMR, Rachel. I did. And well, the Barbie backdrop is my board that I usually have on the table here. It's just a wallpaper. It's that faux wallpaper on a foam board that I usually have on the desk. But I thought it would look good as a backdrop, even though it does show up better on the white background. I just didn't think it looked as cozy. Here it is on a white backdrop. See, it doesn't look as cozy, but the lamp shows up good, which I really wanted the lamp to show up. But anyway, this just looked cozier. Let's see. Who else have I missed? Okay, Chris. Oh, the whole ensemble. Okay. Well, it's good to see you too, Bishop. I hope you're doing well or better. Hope you're doing better. I do have a couple of magazines to show and a new book, which the book will probably end up going to Cameron, but I'll show that. What else? I'm looking around. I have to get I think I'm going to do a blowfish, one of those spiky blowfish. I think I'm going to do one of those today for today's Inktober, but I don't know if I'll get to it on camera because I'm going to do a cute and creepy today. So we're going to work in this, even though I still have a picture in progress in the dragons. I'll show you the dragon one. I need to finish this one. We did this a couple weeks ago, so I need to finish. I need to finish this. It could, it works for cute and creepy, but it's not in the cute and creepy book, which I want to work in the cute and creepy book all October. So we'll probably go ahead and work in Cute and Creepy today. And I'll finish the dragon as well. Let's see what else is going on. Of a brick wall in our local coffee shop. Yeah, I could work for a coffee shop. I kind of try to go for like a 70s vibe, you know. Look at this little table here. It's a little mirror. And, oh, let's don't spill the tea. And I'm getting ready to move the whole thing, but I thought I'd let y'all see it before I disassembled it because I did post it everywhere. And so now it's time to disassemble. I was hoping Sista would come in today before I disassembled it, but I haven't seen her yet. Let's see. Do you like the blowfish? Okay, yeah, I'm going to try to do one of those today for my Inktober or Inktober. I'm going to start on a picture in the Beauty of Horror, scary clown face. Oh no, this is a clown-free zone, Tina. We have some people that are like terrified of clowns, so I try to keep it a clown-free zone. I know, that's funny, but I do. Let's see, who else? Sister usually gets here a little later. Yeah, Tina. Well, I'm gonna have to take this down so we can work on something. But it's up. It's on the post. You know, it's on the post. So yeah, looks like she lives in a cool loft with a brick wall. Yes, exactly, C&P. So I did make some of these. I'm working on making these little books based on Mary Autier, who was inspired by Keisha. And so I made a few of these, and I thought that would be nice for her to be reading some kind of a Halloween story. So I got that. Then she has her little dog. I always keep it with Sista. Here's the little table with the little tea set, which I do have a complete china set. It's not Barbie. It's in a Barbie bag here, but it's all the whole tea set. But it's not made by Barbie. It's Hobby Lobby brand. So there's the tea set. Y'all gonna see me disassemble. And then the little books and her little bookshelf. And then I have these little things were at Hobby Lobby too. I just thought they were cute and they'd be Barbie sized little things of confetti like things. So there's her little bookshelf. This was the little stand for the table. I have a bag over here that's like ready to go. Her little dog, her pictures. I'm going to take her pictures off the wall. I have to dismantle it so we can do something else. But I wanted y'all to see it before I took it apart. So y'all could see it in person. So let's take this tape off. It won't take as long to dismantle as it did to put together. All right, let's see. Then I just made a little vase with some little beaded flower thing. And then this is just a bead that added to the ambiance. And her mirror, her little puppy. Okay, I'm going to do the lamp last. And then, of course, she's in her little jammies. Listening to her headphones, which I painted purple so that they would match her outfit. They were just Barbie pink and they had no detail to them. So I painted them black and purple. So there's Sista. And then here's the beanbag chair, which is just rice. And I wore this shirt on purpose. This is the shirt. And I have the pants and the shirt that these bags, my shirt and pants came in one of these bags. But I'm going to keep it as a beanbag chair because we'll probably use it for other things. Okay, so where's that? I'm going to move everything over here out of the way. And then the little shawl thing I made for her to be, I crocheted a little like a little Afghan, because I wanted it to match the beanbag chair. So there's that. This is a pillowcase that I just thought was a good rug. They'll still with the tour. Marsha's probably going, I'll be back in a little bit. And so there's that. And then I have the lamp is hanging. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn on the lamp. Well, now's a good time to do that. Look. I put it on I wired it up so that it would be it's lit. It's lit in the picture. But anyway, so it's lit up. And Janet macrame. Let's see if I can get it close here. Janet macrame this. I added a little string of beads for like a pull cord, but Janet macrame this whole thing. Let me turn off the light. You probably see it better. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Janet, you did such an awesome job. Isn't that as cute as can be? Look at that, guys. Look at all that work. Janet made that, and she beaded all the little beads hanging there. That's just so awesome, Janet. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's see how I can do this. Let me put her here so that I have something to focus on. I'm going to take my camera off the little stand, maybe. There's the little clamp there. All right, so hang on. All right, I'm going to try to cover y'all up so y'all don't have to see. I think it goes this way. No, it goes this way. Hang on. Yeah. All right, so hang on. I'm going to hang y'all back up on the yardstick. There we go. Okay. See, I had y'all clamped to this. Okay. So now we're going to take down the lamp. Hang on. Let's take down the lamp, which I had. Look, this is how I had it all wired up. It's quite the production to do Barbie photography, people. I'm just saying, it's quite the production to do Barbie photography. So there's the lamp. Again, this is all my rigging it up so that I could hang it. But look how cute it is. Did such a good job, Janet. Isn't that awesome, guys? Hi, Tracy. Poor sister's lying there thinking, what just happened? Yeah. So I just used one of these little light things to set that up. All right, let me just move that to the side, and I'll disassemble the little lamp off the wires after a while. Okay, so let me put my board back down here. So yeah, isn't she so cute? I love her hair. So there we go. Now let's adjust the thing here. I put her there so I have something to focus on until I readjust the camera. All right, let's clamp this back up. All right, I think we're good. All right. So thank you, sister, and your little puppy for posing for us in the vignette. So, all right. So we're going to work on cute and creepy. Oh, did you see it set up, sister? There she is. Did you get to see it set up? If you missed it, go back to the beginning. I showed the whole setup. And it's posted on Instagram. Sister, I hope I send me your address again, will you? Here's my email again. Did you get your I'm thinking, I hope I had sent it to the right address, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll show you the picture, sister. But I think I hope I sent your happy mail to the right place. Okay, so this was the setup right there. And it's on Instagram and Facebook. And I titled it Cyn, C-Y-N apostrophe, loves her reading nook. I love this. It's just one of my favorites next to the bike. I love the bike with the cat herding cats. But this one is one of my favorites because it was a lot of work. You put a lot of work into it, and you really like them when you put in a lot of work. Just how do you usually get her? Yeah, Tina. Yeah, thank you, Tina. Yeah, sorry. All right. Okay, so we're gonna work in cute and creepy, and I don't know. I haven't picked a page because, like I said, I need to finish that dragon one, but I'll do that one later. And so yeah. Um, okay, let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, I don't know if CK is still here, Chris, but again, when she comes back, I'll click on her name so that y'all can go to her YouTube channel and see that she had her class make zines, which I thought was awesome. So, yeah, she had her class make zines. All right, well, before we get started, I have a couple of magazines and a book to show. Pick up a couple more beads that are everywhere. So, got the new art journaling magazine. Okay, there's Chris. Let me click on her. There's Chris. So if y'all go over to her channel, if you just go by, look at her name right there, or maybe one of the mods will put a direct link. But just go to Chris. She's in Mexico. She's a teacher in Mexico, and she had her class make zines, and she showed some of them on her YouTube channel. Thank you, Janet. So it's a direct link in the chat. So yeah, y'all go and peruse the zines that her class made, which I thought was awesome. So so I got the new art journaling magazine. You know, I get art journaling and Somerset Studio. I don't buy every single issue, but I try to buy them if they have something kind of interesting because I have so many of these. I've been collecting them since I think 1997, 96, 97. Well, not the art journaling one, the Somerset Studio. Art journaling, I'm not sure when they came out, but they are, you know, a spin-off of Somerset Studio. And so, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to do a little flip. But the nice thing about the art journaling one is the artist always have tips and tricks and comments and what they use, what they like, how they, you know, their procedures and all. So I really do like the art journaling one for that reason, particularly because they give so many, like here's some tips from this artist. Let's see. I haven't read this yet. So, because, you know, Denise was here and I've been busy with Barbie vignettes. Let's see. Hi, Sharon R. So, who else am I missing? I haven't seen Julie Topaz, but I'm sure she might have popped in too. There's our Pacola. Words cut from a book or magazine can sometimes peel up even after gluing them. So I glue them down, but then add a strip of packing tape over the top so that they stay stuck down. Don't be afraid to add three-dimensional items into your art journal spreads. Chunky journals are just as acceptable as ones that lie flat. Anything is fair game. Buttons, rusted paper clips, a bit of fabric. I'm reading from the tips. So, and then they also have, we ask the artist. So all the artists will answer the specific question, and they're sprinkled out throughout the magazine as well. We ask the artist, when you began art journaling, were there any supplies, materials, techniques that you struggled with? Let me get a sip of my ASMR lemon water, now named after Rachel. And also, don't forget Becky Kalura. If you go follow Becky, go follow Kalura, Becky Kalura 1 or Becky Skinner on Instagram. She's made some Zentangle Christmas cards for sale, which I've already put in. I already ordered 2 sets. And they're little Zentangle Christmas tree, and they are adorable. She has like different Christmas trees. So go follow Becky Kalura over on Instagram to see those. Let's see. Jasper, good morning. Okay, so let's read a couple of their what they struggled with. Oh, here's Diane. Oh, I didn't know that she was in this one. Diane or Packer Dye. Let's see what page she's on. Let's find her. She's on page 62, and then I'll read her answer. Page 62. So here's Creatively Prompt. And these are Packer Die. Well, she used to go by Packer Die. I don't know if she has a new name that she goes by, but these are some of her pages. So you all can follow her on Instagram and Facebook. And then she has some tips. And her answer to the question, when you began art journaling, were there any supplies, materials, or techniques that you struggled with? And she said, when I first began, using rubber stamps was very popular. I tried to use them and did, but I wasn't very truly happy with the finished product. It just wasn't me, no matter how hard I wanted to make it work. I've since told myself that what's most important is to use what I truly love and not focus on current trends, to be me. So there's her answer to that question. Let's see. If y'all have a question or comment, put it in. Jasper, yes, you may. Email me, Jasper. Email me your address and PayPal me. The PayPal link is in my About section. PayPal me $20. And if you do that today, like before the show ends, I will get it ready for you. I'm going to write you down too. I will get it in the mail to you today because I'm going to the post office after lunch. So I'm going to write boxes. It was Kathy C and Jasper. Okay. So if y'all get it to me, before the end of this, well, right after the stream, I'll get your boxes ready. And I'm going to show a couple more boxes. I'll show one more small box today, and they're random. And then, like I said, I have just one $50 box with big packs. There's stickers, and I'll show that one. Okay. So if anybody wants the big box, it's going to be in like an $18. I think the box is $18 to ship. So, and I cannot do international, but I'll show that here in a little bit. Can you dedicate some time on stream sometime for creative gift ideas that we can make? Yeah, well, one thing that people like I just talked about, Becky Kalora, she makes the Zentangle cards for like Christmas or different holidays. But I personally like little sketch cards and things like that, but I buy them for me. So, it depends on if y'all throw out some ideas for Marsh, what kind of things that artists can create for gifts that you can make, that artists can make for other to give. Like, let me go over here to Becky's just because we're just talking about her. Oh, hang on. So she's making these little Christmas cards, and she's Zentangling these little Christmas cards, and she has little like note sets. I think how many are in these sets? Is it 4 in a set or 8? I forget what it is, Becky. But so she's making these little inked cards and on note cards with the envelopes. And so if y'all are interested in this, message Becky so that she can figure out how many she needs to make. She prints them out. She prints them up. Let's see. Just send the money to you. Did you get it? Kathy, I don't know because I'm not on my PayPal, but I'm sure if you sent it, I can't look right now though. I have to go log into PayPal and I can't do that right now. I wrote your name down though, so I will double check, okay, after the stream. And same thing for Jasper or anybody else. You have to email me your address again too, because just to make sure I have your correct address. Okay. That was a question I couldn't remember. Oh, that was a question you couldn't remember the other day. Okay. Well, if y'all have some ideas, throw them out there, not just for Marsh, but for each other. Okay. Okay. Oh, Hubster makes fun of some of the things I say. I'm a go. What do you mean you don't go? I'm a go. I get that Southern twang going. So here's techniques to try. And then here again, here's Diane's section. I'm going to just kind of flip through artist books. Artist books. See, the kind of things like you make, Marsh, are things I would buy for myself. Your art, that's the kind of things I would buy for myself. Let's see. Oh, there's Arlene. So the best Christmas card I've ever received was a printed comic card. It was so cool. And I mean, Arlene makes some cool dimensional items that are just like little people and things out of just scrap metal and all kinds of little 3-dimensional characters. So if y'all don't follow Arlene, we'll just do a couple shout outs here. Let me go over to Instagram and go to Arlene. Let me find one or two of her little creatures that she makes. So she made this little one out of a troll doll. So go follow. Her Instagram is Adkins Zell. That's Arlene. Let me show you another one here. Let's see. I still love this. I showed this to Denise, and look. How I expected my apocalypse outfit to look. How I actually look. I love that, Arlene. I love that so much. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can find another one of her little characters. Here's one. There's a rabbit one. She just makes them out of just like all kinds of stuff. I'm just bored as your gift ideas my work. Yes. I know, Marsh. I hear you. Let's see. Here's another one of her little characters. I mean, she just makes these awesome little dolls out of different kinds of scrap. Look at like a candlestick. I don't even know what all's in there. Some nuts and bolts. She just, they're so cute. I just love them. Let's see if there's any more right handy. But she just makes some cute dolls and just different things out of all kinds of scraps. So yeah, y'all go follow Arlene. I know, Picola, right? That's exactly the way I look. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can find another question. One of the questions that are asked. Here's one. We asked the artist, is community important to your creative practice? Why or why not? And when I read Diane's, let's read somebody else's. I don't know. Here's one. I don't know this person, Lori Bowen. Yes, for me, community is important since being an artist lends itself to flying solo in my art space during the creative process. However, I am grateful for the many avenues that lead to a variety of places to connect. Mostly, I take part in online offerings where I benefit from the many levels of inspiration, talent, and class selections. And kudos to Stampington and Company publications where I have a community at my fingertips. So that was one of their answers. And then they always just have tips at the end. So it's very inspirational. I've kind of gravitated more to the art journaling one than the Somerset Studio one because I have so many. Like I said, I've since 1996, 97. I mean, I have almost 20 years of Somerset Studio. I've got rid of a lot of them. I did get rid of a lot of them. I have some of the older ones. I just went to the mailbox and oh, you did get it. Okay, so I do have the correct address, sister. I was hoping. I said, oh no, I hope I have her address right because I haven't checked on you for a while. Your address. I haven't checked on your address. And y'all, if I haven't sent you Happy Mail for quite a long time and you win a Happy Mail or something, giveaway, it never hurts to resend me your address. I'll always go with the newest one because people move and I just, I don't want to send it to the wrong address. So okay, good sister. I'm glad you got it. Marsh got his too. He showed his last night on his stream. Did I send 20 to your Instagram? Okay, Jasper. Then I will send it out to you today. And same thing for Kathy C. I will send it out to, I'll get those boxes ready. I'm going to show another box or two before I go to the post office today. So if anybody else wants one, let me know before. You don't have to do it today to get one, but if you want it to go out today, then that's what I'm saying. You don't have to do it today if you want to, wait. I have a few left. But what I'm saying is, if you wanted to go out today, because I'm going to the post office after lunch. Okay, the next question asks, what typically comes first, the words or the art? How does each aspect influence the other? And let's pick another person. Here is Nara Kimberly Miranda. She says, Minardi. Sorry. It's like handwritten. When I art journal, the art almost always comes before the words. The words most often come last, as the intuitive subconscious process has done its work, and I can shift to the language area of my brain to connect words and visual information. So they just have, nice little ideas, tips. They all have different tips. Dimensional fabric paint is great for adding texture, and it comes in several colors. I like stickles, the little if I have to add any glitter, because I don't like glitter. So if I want anything, let me get a drink of my water here. If I want anything with glitter, I'll use the stickles because it doesn't fly all over the place. Thank you, Tina. Mine took several hours to dry, so you should pre-plan if you decide to use it. And I always try to use any stickles or glitter, like on my color book pages. I'll do that at the end so that I can let it dry overnight. So yeah, so this is the current issue of the Art Journaling magazine, and it is for October, November, and December. So this is the 3 months at the end of the year issue. Okay. Then I got What Women Create, and then Marsh, hang on. I love it when the guys are here, Marsh and Frank and Adam and anybody that pops in. I love it when the guys pop in, but I realize too that, we have a lot of girly stuff. So, it's okay. It's okay. Chris. She said, my students saved my life after losing my mom in 2021. They kept me focused. This art community and all you returned to me in the world of the living, rescue my creative process. That's awesome, CK. I lost my mom a year ago, August. A year ago, August. So 2021, I lost my mom as well, Chris. So I hear you. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Get those thumbs up. We have a finger. Oh my gosh, Rachel. Oh my gosh. Now my eyes are going to start watering. Yeah, that's true. Marsh you're such a gentleman, Marsh. I know what I'm getting into when it comes to this channel. I appreciate your coming over, and we do keep a lot of man cards handy for the guys. So anytime it gets too Barbie, we will throw down a Ken card at least. So this is What Women Create. There's also a Where Women Create. I don't buy that one as much. Well, I kind of rotate. I might buy one every other month or something, but I don't buy a lot of these, and then I usually end up giving them away because I like to read the articles, but this isn't one that I'll usually, turn into an art journal or something. So I usually give these away. So, but I only can give away magazines in US. It's too expensive. Oh, this right here. I think this is the artist that Colleen likes so much. Where is it? Is it this one? Where's the chickens? I just saw the chickens. Here, this one. I think this is the artist that Colleen likes so much. Knowing Colleen, though, she has this magazine. But I think she likes this because I love chickens and roosters too. I like to draw them, but I think Colleen likes that particular artist that makes chickens and roosters out of fabrics and fibers. I think that's her. There's some more. They're so adorbs. So anyway, look. I might have to, if Colleen doesn't have this magazine, I might have to send it to Colleen. We'll check. So just all different, what women create in their studios. So I will read it and pass it along. I won't cut this one up. So, but I just noticed I hadn't seen those chickens yet. I haven't looked at these yet. I haven't read them yet because, like I said, Denise has been here and I haven't had time. So Marsh, another thing you might want to think about doing is I showed these a minute ago. These are little panels, they're little wood panels. And or anybody that wants to do a Christmas gift, I'm going to be doing collage on these. I got them off of Amazon. There's, I think, 25 of them for, I think, 20. Let me go look. I won't tell you the exact price. I'll go look for you. So you can make your own, and they come in different sizes. I thought 6x6 is good because they're easy to mail. So let's see here. Let me go back to my orders. Let's go to this. Yeah, I think it was $28 for 26 for 20. So it's like $1 each. They're like $1 each, right? For these little wood panels, and these would be very easy to make and ship. And if anybody sent me a little something like, one of these on a piece of art, I would be thrilled. Just saying. So I'm going to make some collages on mine. So I ordered those. Okay, so then I got this book. I love Final Fantasy VII, and that's really the only one I really played. Cameron, y'all know Cam. He's been here many times. I've talked about him. He plays all the Final Fantasy, and he can draw all these characters. But so I got this book, and it'll probably end up with Cameron. Just saying, it'll probably end up with him after I read it and see some of the stuff about it. And so this is the Final Fantasy VII remake. I don't know if any of y'all played the old Final Fantasy VII with Vivi and Chocobo and all the little characters. And I'm talking 15, maybe close to maybe 18 years ago. I'm not sure when it came out. But I used to play it on the PlayStation 1, I think. The first PlayStation. I think I played it on PlayStation 1. And I love that. I have actually beaten that game many times. I love Final Fantasy VII, the original. But I love the art in the new games, right? I don't play them. I don't have time. I just don't. I just don't have time. But I love the art of gaming. So I buy books on gaming because I like the art of gaming. What's Janet saying now, Marsh? I wouldn't necessarily take my advice, but you can buy blank cards and write. Janet, your freaking Christmas card. Janet. Oh my gosh, Janet, the snark that comes out of you is like no other. You played it too, Leona? So anyway, I got this remake. I have not looked at it. Again. Denise has been here, and so we went to the bookstore together, and I've not had time to read the magazines or this book yet. So, but I love concept art and I love gaming art. So I'm not gonna I gotta flip it from the back because it just doesn't flip this way very well. I can try, but it just doesn't really flip this way. Plus, it's highly glossy, so it's gonna have it's gonna have a shine to it. But anyway, so I love the art, and so that's why I bought it for the art. Because this is the, like I said, this is the remake. It's way different than the first original. I do there's a set of 3 Final Fantasy books. I think that it has like it's broke down by 4 different ones. And I think the second one has Final Fantasy 7 in the second volume. And there's 3 volumes that are this big, all on the original games. And so Cameron has, I think he has all those. I bought him a couple. I think he has all those too. But so this is the remake, which I have not played, but I love the art, so that's why I got it. So, and it smells so good. I can smell the ink. Y'all want to sniff? Here, y'all can take a sniff. Don't make me get out the Crayola crayons. The box to sniff. The sniffable box of crayons. So anyway, and I know these books aren't cheap, but if you like concept art, gaming art, and you're going to read it and get inspiration from it, look at all that. Oh, just love this. Let's see. Thank you for this ASMR. I know I love the smell of books. After Hubster, I'll go to we'll go up to Barnes and Noble up by where Denise lives, and it's the best. I think it's the best Barnes and Noble around the city of Atlanta. And after we leave, I've always got some kind of books and magazines, and he'll be driving, and I'll be going, and I'll stick it. I'll go sniff, and he'll go, "I'm driving." I know, but you can still sniff. He just laughs at me. But anyway, so I did buy this Final Fantasy 7 remake material Ultimania. So yeah. Okay, so I think that's all the books I have. All right, hang on. Where is it? Let me see. Where's it's in one of these drawers. Here we go. All right, hang on. Rachel, sniff. I love the smell of Crayolas in the morning. And Sister woman Jonna made me the travel emergency crayon sniff box. Oh, okay. All right, so let me make sure I'm not missing anything in chat. Did you receive the Amazon Christmas toy wishlist book? No, I did not. You mean in the actual mail? No, I haven't got it. Let's see. Do you know if they still laugh? I do, Arlene. You're welcome, Rachel. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Tina. All right, so let's go ahead, and again, I know I still have to finish this one this is what the background's going to look like. I only did one little antler. All the antlers are going to look like this in the whole background, which will take some couple hours, and I'm not going to make y'all watch me color 50 antlers, but I did show you how I'm doing this, and it will be the exact same thing. I'll just carry on with the pink color pencil and the white Posca, and then go over the white Posca to turn the little fur pink. It won't be that bright white, but see how it still shows up underneath the pencil. So I will try to finish this one this week as well. But because it's October and I want to do cute and creepy every October, I do plan on Monday. I'm going to go get get my pumpkin that I'll collage. I collage a pumpkin every year, and they're all on Instagram as well if you want to see those. Mostly, I try to make a video, a turnaround video, a little mini video on Instagram so you can see the pumpkin from all sides. But they're on Instagram if you want to see those. I'm opening my happy mail from Keisha. Oh, yay, Angie. Let's see. Yeah, I opened mine last Wednesday. So if anybody missed my little, I didn't buy as much this last time from Keisha that I did the last two previous unboxings, but I did have some good stuff. All right, so I'm going to flip through. I'm going to flip through this book, and then I got to decide what I want to do today and what I want to use. Do I want to use pan pastel? Do I want to use, I can't use marker. I can't use alcohol markers. I can't use alcohol markers because they sink through. The only time you can use alcohol markers in a color book is if it's one-sided. And there are some good books to do that with too, but this isn't one of the ones that I can do that. With your first grade teacher, Rachel. So I like all of them, and I don't really want to do a double page spread though, although this could be considered two different ones, even though it carries over, because I don't have time. I don't have time to do a double page spread on the show. I love this one. I love them all for different reasons. So, and I probably won't finish it on stream, but I will finish it and post it because that's why I try to do these during October. I don't do one. I probably should do one, maybe one a week. That's why there's still plenty of, ones to finish. But I've worked on it for 2 or 3 Octobers. And I want to do a Bride of Frankenstein Barbie vignette. So I've got to get that one. That's the costume. I want to make sure I do that. If I have time, I'll also do Glinda, the Witch of the East or West, North, the North. I just North or South. I forget which one Glinda's from, the North or the South, and the Good Witch on Wizard of Oz. But I want to do Bride of Frankenstein Barbie. Is my plan for her costume this year. What am I going to do? What are you going to do once you finish the book? Oh, I will figure out something. You mean to color for October? Oh, we'll figure out some. We're never at a loss of things to do. We always find things to do. That is for sure. But it does take time to do all the little backgrounds. Oops. I really like this one too, but it's a double page. The Medusa one. Could do the Medusa one. Or some people freaked out by snake. Well, you're probably freaked out by something on one of these pages. I don't know if y'all have a preference. This is probably my favorite page. I love this one. I love her expression. I love the little hedgehog's little spikes. So, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward the Medusa. We could do green and purple snake. I kind of keep it green, purple, orange, yellow, those kind of colors. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all like that one? Do the cat a bright, hot pink. And I gave her like she's turning into, see the furs growing on her like a wolf man. I see you, baby. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on. Come on up. And I love the Yeti with the little armpit hairs. Uh, you like this one, the left side, Shaz? I like this one because it's got some, we can put some detail in it. It's something just rather than just a face. That one's cute too. A lot of candy on that one. I think I'm going to go with the snake. I think I'm going to go with the Medusa. And I think we will, if Malibu will let me, I think we'll do paint. I think we'll do paint start because we can do so much faster when we paint. You know? All right. You're going to have to slide over, Missy. You're going to have to slide on over. Slide on over. All right. So let's see. My camera is a little crooked still. Let's get it straightened out. There we go. I think that's pretty good. No. Let's see. Is the board crooked or is the camera crooked? The board's crooked. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get a couple of little palettes here to work on. We'll start with this because I'm going to use more green. So we're going to do green and purple. Why not? Let's just go with it. I probably should get a piece of wax paper until I finish painting the background. I need to figure out some giveaway this week. Oh, and I will try. Let me pull a box to show. So the boxes are these little shipping boxes like this, and they are packed full. And they all have different things in them, but it's all collage fodder. So I'll dump one of these out before the end of the show just to show y'all what's in one. And so if you want one of these, let me know today. I mean, you don't have to get it today, but if you want it shipped today, I'm going to the post office after lunch. And if y'all want, I'll show the big $50 one. And that's because it's going to cost like $18 or $19 in a big priority box, and show you what's in that one. So if you're interested in the big shipped box. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. Yes, Medusa. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hi, dear. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Hi, Julie Topaz. Fun to be back in the cute and creepy color book. I know it seems like it goes so quick, doesn't it? It's like here it is, October again. Hi, Artie Dar. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw out. Let me go ahead and just kind of wrap that around there. And the reason you do that, I don't really mind if it gets a little bit on the other side, but it's easy to glue your pages together with paint if you're not careful. All right, so I think I'm going to start with the background of all lime green, and then I'll have green and purple snakes, and then I'll probably do purple on top of the thing about using the matte craft paint is color pencil will go over it. So even though I'm going to put a wash of lime green over all these snakes, I can still go back in with a purple pencil, purple people eater. and go over it with purple pencil. Same thing for these snakes. I don't know which ones. I'm going to do some purple and some green. And so let's see what color purple. Do I want dark purple? Do I want lavender? I think I'm going to go with the dark purple. So I'm going to put out a little bit of purple. Now, when you do a wash on your color book pages, you have to water it down. Now, when I do a solid black background, I don't add any water. It's just a solid black background. If I wanted to go around each one of these snakes, which might really look kind of cool, black, I'm thinking. But I'm going to go ahead and get all the snakes washed in with green, and then I can always go back and add black background. But the only time I don't add water is if I want a flat color. If you don't add water to your paint, you're going to cover up all the line art, which, you don't want to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get a brush here. Let's get it wet in the clean water. over there in my, Janet calls it my petri dish. Let's see. So put it in caps if you are, thanks, Rachel. Put it in caps if you are talking to me. So I'm going to get my water bottle here. I'm going to water down. I'll start with the slime green here. Slime green. And just, let's test that. Yeah, that's good. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and I can go off the edge because I've got the wax paper there. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it all. And I'm just kind of going over it once. I don't want to over wet the paper, and it will buckle a little bit, but it always flattens out. It always flattens out when you use pencil and or do the back side of the page. So I'm just going to get all the background. This is just so much faster. Can you imagine trying to color pencil this background, this color? You'd be there a couple of days probably. So now I can concentrate on doing details, and I still might end up, painting all these snakes this lime green, and then doing a black background. I still might do a black background because I can still go in there with black paint, and then I have to go around all the snakes with the black paint. But this is a start. All right, so now I want to do some of these snakes green. So let's see. Let's just pick every other one or something, every few. Maybe this one there, this one, maybe this one, background there, maybe a little one back there, maybe that one, and maybe this one, and the rest will be purple. Okay, now I'm going to water down the purple. It does take a while. That is how I do my backgrounds usually. You mean but with just pencil, Tracy? It does take a long time with just pencil. All right, so I'm just going to water down. And again, this is just the base. This is just the base coat. It's her little shirt there, I think, or a little necklace. So I'll do that a different color. And I have to decide, do I want her to have green eyes or purple eyes? So how many of you have never colored in a color book? I'm just curious. Is there anybody that has never done a color book page ever? And I'll look up in just a second. After all these years of having color books out in the world, is there anybody that has not done a color book page? Cat and Paste does amazing color book pages. Speaking of, let's just go ahead and look. I know it is quick, isn't it, CMP? Let me go show y'all Cat and Paste. This is her newest one. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? If you want to see it better, go over to her IG. Cat and Paste _ Look at this. And then she's done a couple versions of this. Lovely, lovely work. Just saying. I'm afraid to ask her how long it takes her to do a page. I mean, she can say if she wants, but that's her hair right in there, I think. We'll give her purple hair. She can blend in with the snakes because that's what her hair is. Her hair is this snakes. Okay, so what do y'all think? I'll give her purple lips, but should I give her green eyes or purple eyes? Green eyes, maybe? I think she needs maybe green eyes. So let's just put a wash of green right now. I'll go back in there with pencil and detail. Green eyes it is. All right, so now let's see. Do I want some of these to be purple? Maybe I want some of these to be purple. Do I want to go ahead and put a purple wash on some? Or do I just want to go ahead and do them all with pencil? Maybe with just pencil. All right, kind of looking around here. Let's see, there's a little bit of purple there. This one is probably purple right there. Okay, I think we're good. And always make sure if you don't have a heat tool, then you need to let it dry. And I'm going to move the wax paper now. And you do not want to try to go over the damp paper with color pencil. You'll just rip right into it. Let's see. What did she steal? I'm so happy I didn't throw out the old. Did you get it working, Tina? Did you get the old keyboard working? Yeah, exactly, Rach. As long as you're having fun, you do what you want to do. All right, so I'm trying to keep this in the back of the book because I'm always trying to find this square piece of paper. There we go. All right, usually takes a few hours, 2 to 3 per page, 2 to color it and 1 to try to fix it. Oh my goodness. All right. So now we got, see, it kind of just curls up a little, but it's not like this crazy wrinkle, right? You can just kind of straighten out the edges there where it just kind of curled up on the edge, but it's not all wrinkly like you might think it's going to be. But I don't, if I wanted another layer of watercolor, another wash, I would dry it first and then put another layer. Don't try to get it too oversaturated because what will happen is you'll pill. Your paper will start to crumble. Your paper will start to crumble. All right, let me get some pencils now. Should I get out a pencil case? I love using my little tray of pencils, but people think that's all the pencils I have, and they say, "Oh, Dee, bless your heart, you don't have any pencils." I have tons of pencils. Trust me, I have tons of pencils. I'm not running out of pencils. Plus, I have polychromos. I have luminance. I have what's the other one? Holbeins. So I'm not running out of pencils. I just like digging around in my tray and giving some ASMR moments. Hi, Rashish, Icy. That's what Denise would say. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull out some purple, some lime green, some olive green, a dark purple. I don't want magenta. I think I'm going to go with the lavender and a dark purple. That purple, that's kind of more. I think I just want dark purple. No, gotta find my dark. There it is. There's my dark purple, and then black and white. And that's some other something. It's not a business color. There's a white and a black and a line. Is that the same lime green or is that two shades? Two shades. Two shades. It's the same. Okay. That's probably enough, actually. I actually try to use as few pencils as possible in my coloring, and I try to keep it like kind of three colors, unless it's like a flower garden or something. All right, so let me clean out this little, dump out my little bowl that I use for my shavings. I don't think I've tried those because I have so many pencils. I really, and I also have all the cobra, the spider, all those ones. I don't have I think there's one or two new sets that I didn't buy because I don't need any more pencils. I just don't. Do I want her to have, what colors do I want her to be? Do I want her to be pale, like white, blue, pale? Do I want her to have a skin color? What do I want to do? I'll wait on the skin tone. I don't know if I want her to have, like, she just kind of stands out if she's really pale. And then I can put like purple makeup. Let me sharpen. I'm going to have to sharpen all these. Rachel. Oh, Rachel, you're so fun. Have you settled in have you stopped traveling for a while, Rachel? Okay. I got them. And you do want to keep your pencils sharp. You don't think that they need to be sharp, but even when you're doing any kind of blend or anything, it just works better if your pencils are sharpened. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead. Oh, and then pupils. Let me get the Sharpie pen. Pupils and anything black, like maybe a nostril or something. Now, do I have one handy? Here. Sharpie pens don't go through. Now, it's not a Sharpie marker. It's a Sharpie pen. So if you want like dark pupils, eyelashes, or anything like that, I do it with a Sharpie pen. Give her some manga type highlights. We got 20 highlights. So like if I just want her little nostrils to show up, or the inside of her mouth just a little to stand out, because most line art is not, it's kind of gray, it's not real dark black, right? So anything you want dark, you're going to have to go back over. Heading to London for our Thanksgiving, and that's London, Ontario, right? Not London, UK. Is that right? Rachel? On the weekend. Yeah, and are you talking about Canadian Thanksgiving, which I don't remember when the Canadian Thanksgiving is, Rachel. All right. Thanks, Rashish. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm sorry. All right, so same thing for the little snake eyes. I'm going to get their little pupils nice and black, and then I'll get highlights in there with the Posca. So we'll do that first. Do I need to zoom in, or are we good? I can zoom in one more, I think. Without it getting too... Don't want to lose quality, because I can lose quality when I zoom in too much. Okay, did I get all the snake eyes? We'll be driving to Ontario, and yes, the Canadian Thanksgiving is this weekend. Oh, well, you're just on the move, girl. You're on the move. You think of London, Kentucky, Sarah? Well, I just know where Rachel is, so. All right, so let's see. Now let's do Let's give her maybe just some, she's, they're characters, they're creatures. They don't have to have true, real skin colors, right? So she can have purple shadows. And maybe she has green eyeshadow. Maybe she has one of those kind of manga type mask things. I don't know really where that came from. But these kind of like dark eyes that come across the nose bridge like this. They're kind of cool on characters. So I'll put that. Let's do her lips a little more purple. All right, let's give her some highlights in her eyes. Where's and Elton John cup Denise got for me. And go ahead and give her highlights. Oh wait, before I do that, let's go ahead and let's do a little darker. And a little shadow of green. Maybe a little more shadow of green eyeshadow too. And then give her a little bit more white in her eye here and here. Okay, let's give her a little lip line, a lip highlight, and a little darker lip. Some darker shadows up in the She almost looks like she has her mouth open. Maybe she does. I'll give her a couple little teeth. Oops. Let's give her some little fangs. Give her a little mole. There's little nostrils there. And let's give her some bushier eyebrows. Like that. What do y'all think? How's that look? Well, I do use these color combinations a lot in this book because what we think of as orange, yellow, lime green, green, purple, Halloween type colors. Some happy little fangs. Yes, Devin, and good morning, by the way. I'll hold it up here a minute. I got to get this marker going though. You go over the wax pencils and it can, start messing with the tip there. Okay, I think, what do y'all think? How's that look? Okay, so now let's start shading the snakes. Okay, so they have like different, I'm just going to start by doing the spots and the stripes or whatever kind of designs I have on them first. So let's go ahead and do that. If you have any questions, put it in caps. I am making, if I kept, email me if you want one of the boxes, because I might not catch you talking about it here. So if you wanted to go out today, if you want a box to go out today, email me. I'm gonna. I'll take a break in a little bit and show the small one. And like I said, I have just one large box. I mean, Denise and I went through the last bin we went through is like it's like I don't know how 18 inches deep, 18 inches deep and 2 feet wide of collage fodder, and that one took us about 2 hours to go through. And we both had little boxes to stuff. And then we had a trash bag. We had little boxes to stuff, and yeah, we got a lot done. I still have just in the other room. I still have 2 more bins. I have 2 more bins of collage fodder, and in the garage, I don't even know how many I got out there. Plus, and that's not including what I have in this room here that I have in the bags in those little plastic snap bags. That's my organized collage fodder that's in here. So I'm talking about just what was in the mural room in the closet. But we had fun just sorting. We just had fun sitting and sorting. And I think I will make sure all the snakes, they don't have fangs, but I'm going to give them all fangs too. But I got to wait till they're colored in to do that. It does, Devin. It did feel good. But, what felt good is that I know I can get, some collage fodder to other people and not just throw it in the trash, because I think it's good stuff. If you're a collage artist, you're going to like it. You're going to like the stuff in the boxes. Just saying. And we stuffed them until you could hardly get another thing in them. So I'm just trying to get the little stripes or shadows or little spots on the snakes now. Starting with and I'm not going to make y'all watch me color all these little bitty ones. I'll do that off camera. But I can go ahead and give them eye highlights. Give them a little life. Let's see. Hello, Rainbow Kitten. Coloring Sister. Who else? I know I'm probably missing people coming in. Thanks, everybody, for being here. If y'all missed the beginning of the show, which a lot of y'all did, thanks, everybody, including lurkers, for being here. If you missed the beginning of the show, go back and watch the first minute or 2 minutes so you can see my little Barbie vignette that set up that I left up and filmed. I was really proud of it. It was a lot of work. And it's also on Instagram though, but you could see the whole little setup. At the beginning. Definitely not to watch it right this second. Oh my gosh. But it turned out so cute. And I hope Sensible Sister liked it, because it was her, my Barbie that's named after her. We got the Janet, we got Annie, I got me, I got Sensible Sister. We got, I'm trying to do different characters with you guys. And of course some of the dolls have to be more than one person because I don't have, you know, we have an average of 100 people here. I don't have 100 dolls, so they have to like dress and redress and be different people. I am going to post probably next week. I'll post the fall picture that I showed y'all last week of all the dolls that I have out by the pumpkin patch. And they're all saying, thank you. I love that one too. That was a lot of work too. They're a lot of work to do the vignettes, but they're fun. I think I like doing them, or I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it, right? But and there's just so many cool. If y'all don't follow Barbie doll photography, there's some. I think I kept two really good ones. This one's called the Doll House. I think it's called the Doll House. Let me see. But there are some amazing photography. So if y'all missed it, here's the one that I posted on Instagram this morning. And I made the little crocheted Afghan. She's sitting on a beanbag chair. I made the little book. Janet made the lamp, and the lamp shows up better in, let me show you the other picture here. I tried to do it with the white background because the lamp showed up better, but it didn't look as cozy. But look at the lamp that Janet made. All macrame. She macrameed that and put those little tiny beads on it. So thanks again, Janet. So look at this though. It's welcome _to_the_ dollhouse, New York, New York. Look at this. And Denise goes, Mom, you're going to have to step up your Barbie game. They're just amazing. Some of the photography. I just love it. I love all of it. And there was another one. And Denise, this is when Denise goes, and it's at the same place. It's from the dollhouse. Denise said, "Oh my gosh, I got a picture of me." So Denise said, Denise says this is her. But look at these dolls. Isn't this amazing? I just love them. It's so creative and so art. I mean, I just love them. So anyway, if you don't follow Barbie doll photography, it's really good. There's Cam. Cam got his. I gave him his B card. There's Cam's birthday photo. Oh my gosh, I love him. I love Boo too. I mean, I love them both, but they're just so. Here's there's Samantha doing her kissy face. I love them. So anyway, I think this is one of my favorite pictures of Cam right there. I love that picture of him. And I showed y'all on Monday. I showed y'all Logan, my grandson out in California. I showed you Logan playing his guitar, and he took a tumble on his dirt bike and had road rash. So that was thankfully Annie's an RN and doctored him up. He didn't seem to. He just figured, oh well, that happens because he's also a skateboarder. So he will. Logan out in LA. Logan will also crash on skateboards. But just getting some shadows and things going. So now, see how it's getting dull? So I need to sharpen this. Camels on your movie star. I know. They're so adorbs. Thanks, Rachel. Thank you, Cindy. I am proud of them. Yes, it did have a little Elton John flair, Sarah. So let's see. I think I got all the green. Oops. I got all the green. I'm going to add a couple more spots to this one. Didn't have enough spotty like texture to him. All the rest look pretty good. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing with the dark purple on the purple snakes. Then we'll go out and shade and blend. Logan was so happy about the great jump. He was. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can find it quick. Let me see. I think it's on Annie's. Let's see. It's on my messages. Of course, Hubster's all on cloud nine about the Braves being, their division winners. So Hubster's a Braves fan. He's been a Braves fan since 1966, I think. Okay, I'm scrolling back in Annie's messages to me to find the one with Logan's crash. I did send him a T-shirt to make him feel better. Oh, that's not the one. I think it has to be under just Annie. I think this one. We have different group texts. Family text. Well, here's the shirt I sent him. This is the shirt I sent him after the crash. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Okay. And by the way, he did cut his hair. He wanted a buzz cut. So he cut off all his long hair. But anyway, all right, here we go.
Road rash. Laceration on the knee. Knuckles, scrapes. What are you doing?
I fell on my dirt bike doing an awesome jump. Very big one. And I fell. Very hard.
You okay?
Yeah.
All
right. Love you, Logan. That was Annie talking to him. You okay? Yeah. So I sent him that T-shirt to compensate for the road rash. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. Then we'll blend in everything, but this is just to get it based in. All right, it's looking good. Let's see, this is kind of behind, so let's kind of get that one in a nice shadow there. Same for right there. A little shadow under that one. Hi, Carla. And you got... Yeah, I love my grandsons. I mean, I love Boo too, but I didn't have boys. I had just, Annie and Denise. So I just had two girls. I didn't have any boys. So now I have the two, and Samantha. And yeah. Let's get a little mouth in there. And again, I'm going to give them all fangs. If they're facing enough where I can put some in. And I still have to do my Inktober for today, which I think I'm going to do a blowfish puffed out with the spikes, I'm going to do that today. This back guy needs a little bit of something going on in him. So I'll do that later today. I don't know that I'll have time on the stream. Probably not. I'll probably just work on this. But I will take a break and do a... oh, I didn't see the answers to the who has never done a color book. Who has never done a color book page? Anyone? Anyone? Who has never colored in all the years of coloring? Of color books being around, I mean. Let me look again, because I'll miss it again, I'm sure. Yeah, that probably keeps you busy when you hang out with them, Angie. Yeah. It goes, boys, boys, boys. Janet goes, boys are the best. Okay, so Angie says she doesn't have time to color. Yes, you make bowls, which I did show on when Denise was here, Angie. Oh, I'm sorry, Carla. I know it's hard to lose your fur babies, isn't it? It is. So I'm just trying to get some texture in these guys here. And also, anybody else doing Inktober, you want to share that you're doing it, and I'll look you up on IG and share your stuff if you're doing Inktober. Yvonne, but you like to watch? Okay. Sharpening. You're doing Inktober, Maseki? Oh, I remember. I think I've seen yours. I think I've been liking yours. Let me get back over here. All right, let's go to IG, Maseki. Okay, so Maseki has been doing, I think she's following, are you following the prompts? Here she did scallop. I think scallop was a prompt for yesterday, right? And then she colored it too. So there she's done it in ink. Yes, with a flower twist. Okay. So awesome, Maseki. Maseki's in the Netherlands. If y'all want to go follow her. That's just really lovely. I love that. Good job. Interest color for the prompts. Pictures on the internet to color for the prompts. Oh, that's a good twist, Rainbow Kitten. She's trying to find to follow the prompts, but find pictures to color. That's a nice twist on the challenge. That's a good idea. Probably a little tricky. Yeah, yeah, because it's hard. Okay. Let's see who else. Anybody else want to tell me who's doing Inktober? I mean, I know some of y'all are, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head. I try to scroll through Instagram first thing in the morning. Well, not very first thing, but one of the first things in the morning. Just scroll through my Instagram. All right, so let's see. This can be darker. That can be darker. This can be darker. So it's not going to take a long, long time to do this page. This will take a while, but I love her little fangs, her little teeth. All right, now I'm going to go back with the lime green and just kind of start blending in some of the textures that I just put in. And then I'll go back with the darker green and add a little bit more shadow. But this is just adding a little bit more depth. It's just a little bit different shade than the wash we put on. Oh, I'm sitting on my foot and it's going numb. I still have my... I look forward to seeing your creations there. Yeah, Maseki's doing a good job. This needs to be dark purple, I think, right in. Oh, that's black. Oh, well, I guess I could put some black in some areas too. Some of the really dark areas, because I do like that high contrast. So let's just go ahead and get in there some areas of real dark. Make it stand out even more. That's making it stand out. Hi, Tina in Sweden. Darren says Maseki's been doing beautiful macro photography of flowers too. Then y'all go follow each other. Everybody go follow each other. It supports each other and supports you when you follow each other. Do it. I can't wait to put their fangs in there. All right. Now let's go back with the lime green again and put some kind of blending out some of the olive green textures. Because you've got that base of watered down acrylic paint, and pencils will love going over that little bit of texture that acrylic paints give. Anybody else working on anything else besides Inktober, or any other challenges or anything you're working on? Hi, B. Sarah. Thank you, B. All right, now I'm going to take the lavender, and just kind of do a little bit. Not quite as much as I did with the lime green. Just a little bit more softening of the coloring. And I will try to finish this today and post it today, and maybe try to get that rabbit done too. But I do have to do my Inktober. I think I'm going to have a green jewel right there with stickles. Maybe just one little green jewel. And stickles glitter does not photograph, but I'll know it's there. Okay, so that's kind of softening all that. Just post a page from Fairytopia and mermaids. Okay, B, let me go over here on Instagram, right? B. It's B's, yeah, Coloring Hive. Okay. And you did this for the Seashell Princess from Jasmine Beckett. That's nice. So there's B's Coloring Hive. Is that 2 different versions that you did of it? Yeah. Nice, B. There's another one from, this one's from, we like that one. This one is from Mystic Art Mirrors. Girl. Like that too. Liking. All right, let's see. Oh, I might add some white. I'm going to get my bigger Posca out. I'm going to add some white dots and things on there. And then again, I'll go over that. I'll go over those dots with maybe a couple little lines in here and there. I'll go, as soon as it dries, I'll go over those with pencil, and they're not going to be white when I get done. Just give them a little bit more layers. And then I'll get in there and do their teeth. Well, their fangs. Posca just does some awesome things. All right. I'm going over these waxy pencils, so I have to kind of go over here to the side and tap on the marker of the pen, paint pen. Get it flowing again. Okay. Check in chat for a minute. Dee, can you do just one of the background snakes before moving on? Yes. Oh, I'm not going to probably do Inktober. Well, I can try. I can start it. I won't finish it. If y'all want me to start it. Do you need, no, I don't need any more Poscas, Janet. But I do need another little couple of things over here. Yes, so I hadn't really decided yet, but I think what I'm going to do is maybe dark. They have little diamonds on them, so we can do the little diamonds. I don't know how I'm going to shadow around it yet. I'll wait and see. Like on the bunny one in the other book, the bunny dragon. Let me grab that. This one. See, I'm going to go around every one of these antlers like this. And then these will blend together once I get the darkness around each one. And then I'll soften it so that they kind of blend together. But I need to finish this one too. I think, where was I? So I think I'll have dark purple. And I could do this with a fine liner too. The little purple because they're solid. Let's do some little eyes there. And then I think I'll do, let me sharpen. I think that's sharp. And I'll kind of outline it with a green, olive green. Just kind of outline him. And then maybe a little shadow on the bottom side. And then go in, I'll hold it up here in a minute. And then the lime green. Something like that. And then probably maybe a little dot in each one. Oh, I should have used the thinner one. I should have used the thinner one. That's kind of big dots. Something like that. Maybe just a little bit more shadow along the bottom of the snake. Like that. Okay, so these should be dry now. So let's go ahead and, I thought you might want to paint the background black. Well, I don't know yet. What, do y'all think if I do it black, will I lose all the nice purpleness? I don't know. I haven't decided. I might just leave it green and then do some shadowing around. All right, I need this color anyway. Don't know. All right, so now what I'm going to do is every place that I have the white, you got to make sure that Posca is dry. If you go try to color over white Posca when it's wet, you're just going to rub it right off. It'll just rub right off, okay? So I just want to kind of knock back the whiteness of the Posca, but it'll still have a vibrancy that'll still show up. You'll still see those dots, but they just won't be white. I'll hold it up here in a minute when I get done. And then I'll kind of quickly show you what's in one of the little collage boxes. And then I can at least I can start on the blowfish, for Inktober. I haven't even picked a reference or anything. Just kind of, that was just in my head to do one. Okay, now let me go and get the lavender sharpen. Hi, Denise. I wish you were here. I wish you were here, Denise. Morning, pretties. I had so much fun when you were here, Denise. I think she's going to come back next week because it's a holiday, Columbus Day. She might be here next week. Am I correct in that assessment? And if y'all don't follow Denise, she doesn't post a lot, but she's planner_rookie. Or is it rookie_planner? Which one is it? Planner rookie? Yeah, it's planner_rookie on Instagram. I wish she would post more often. She has a couple that she could be posting already that she's completed. Got to get on that, Denise. So you can see I've gone over all the white spots. All right, now what I'm going to do, get my pasta. Oh, let's see. Working is super lame. Hi, Ray. And dragging the Barbies along with me. All right, so let's see if I can get a couple little fangs. Maybe I should try. I don't know. Let me see. Where's my white? Where's my white? Because I want them really tiny. What do I do with my white gel pen? Did I take it in the other room? Oh, it might be in this bag. Got a couple of my Inktober bags here. This may be smaller, but I don't know. It's just. I just want them to have the tiniest little fangs. You probably won't see them much. I don't know. It just doesn't show up quite as much, but this one's just a little thick. But we'll see. I want them to have little tiny fangs. Oh, that's not where that fang would be. That shows up pretty good. That one's not quite. There we go. I think we could use another one over here. Hi, Nettie. Denise, none of us can maintain these. Rather, Janet. I did show Denise at the very beginning of today's stream. If you go back after a while, the very beginning, I took the camera down and filmed the Barbie vignette. So I'm going to take a quick little break here. I'm going to BRB, and then I'll show you guys one of the boxes, and then maybe sketch out my Inktober. All right, I'll be right back. All righty. Another sip of lemon water here. All right. So what do y'all think? Do you think that's going to look good? I've got to finish all those snakes, so I'm not going to make y'all watch me do all those snakes. Okay, let's see. Denise, we know why she let you clean up the fire. She showed some boards today, just a little purchase from Hobby Lobby. Oh, no, I didn't get those. You mean those boards? I got those from Amazon. These right here. I think this is what you're talking about, Rachel. Yeah, these little wood boards. I got these off of Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to do some collages and maybe some little mini paintings on those in my spare time, you know. All right, so let's see. All right, let me get a tray here. Pull out a tray. Let me move my paints out of the way. My pencils. Okay. All right, so this is one I don't even know what's in here. I have no idea. Let me back up a little. I don't know what's in this one. I just picked a random one. So, again, it's all just collage stuff that Denise and I, put together in these little boxes, and they're $20. 10 of that's, well, 9, I think 9 of it is shipping. But, so anyway, I'm going to dump one out so you can see it. Oh, I can't dump it out. They're packed. And I'll repack it so you can see what's in here for the collage fodder. And then I'll show I have one big one for $50 that has tons of stickers. But look how much is in here, guys. Can you see all this? So if you're into collaging, I'm just going to kind of start picking it up and putting it back in the box. So there's just all kinds of little fodder, lots of little word fetties in this one, which is a lot of little quotes and stuff. So I'm just going to start packing them back in here so you can kind of see tags and little, those little Project Life cards. Those couple of little keychain things. Lots of word fetty. Tags. So I'm just going to kind of flip through it here so you can kind of get an idea of the kind of stuff that's in here. I mean, we were packing this thing up. These are some things out of, I think, of a Flow magazine, little tags to cut out. Some larger, the postcard size. A whole bunch of these. I think these might be the Faith ones. Some more postcards. Sticker strip. Some of the little Valentines. All kinds of little things like this. I hope I'm staying in camera. A few little postage stamps. Stickers. Most of the sticker sheets were big, and then they ended up in the big box. I did try to put a couple watches in there because, some old Bo Bunny papers. Little bits of everything. So, yeah, little cards and bits of numbers, alphabets, arrows. Lots of word fetty in this one. Stickers. Scoop up the word fetty. Just let's see. So different little cards and scrapbook edges. Here's one of my owls that I cut out on the Cricut. Or, I mean, not the Cricut, the Silhouette. More little bird. And they're all different. No two are like. Here's one of the vampires that I cut out. The Bride of Frankenstein I cut out on my silhouette. No two are alike. There's just, but we did pack them, didn't we, Denise? If she's still here, we did pack them. Can you believe I got all this in these little boxes? There's a pack of stickers. I know. I'm trying to write this way so I can get them in there. There we go. Okay. Perfect day. A little guitar. All kinds of little tags. And I mean, I literally have buckets and buckets of this stuff from all my years of collaging and, you know, not too much scrapbook stuff, except maybe some of the little, this kind of thing, you know. I'm not looking at chat. Give me a minute. Trying to pack it all back in. Look, I still got tons here. Coupons and if you're like Mary, and I don't do it as much as Mary, but if you like clusters, like making clusters, oh my gosh, you make thousands of clusters. Pieces of stickers left over, little postage stamps, tags. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get it all back in here. Look, I still got tons. Look at all this I still have here. There's a little chipboard thing. Can y'all see all this? It's just so much of it. Okay, I think y'all got the idea. Let's see if I can get all this back in here now. I mean, Denise and I stuffed them. Stuffed. All right, let me see what everybody's saying here. Did I miss something? Oh, let's see. Some items have the price tag still up. Shh, Denise. Yes, they are Mary Poppins boxes. I mean, look. Some have some little fabric things like this. They're all different. Okay, so these are the $20 boxes. Again, they're all different. No two are going to be alike. Let's get all that word fetty. Denise had all the word fetty in a little corner. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting the word fetty in a corner, Denise. It's all going in there. So when you dump this out, you are going to have tons of word fetty. Okay. In this one, I don't know. There's all different. Some have lots of word fetty. Some have lots of other things. Okay. So there we go. Look how fat that is. All right, so let's see if I can squeeze this in here. And I do also put packing tape on all the edges. It's all packing taped up. So, all right, let's see if I can get this one shut. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Let me get my packing tape because that one's gonna bust. Oh. There we go. I put it all the way around too. All the sides. I double tape everything. All right, now I lost my edge. There we go. I lost my edge. Okay. That one could probably use an extra. All right, so there we go. Email me if you want one of these boxes. And if you PayPal it to me before before 1 o'clock, I will get it in the mail to you today. Otherwise, it'll be a couple days because I won't go back to the post office for a couple days. But I'm going today after lunch. Okay. Let me put another little piece on that edge. Okay, so that's the $20 box. All right, then I'll show you real quick. The one I only have one box that's got all this in it. Is it this one to use or is it this one? It's this one. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This will go in a big box. I only got one. It's this. All this. Papers, music. I mean, let me show you how thick it is. All this. And it's a lot of stickers. Map pages, papers. Oh, I think I got most of the stickers over here on the side. Hang on, I've got to get the stickers. Hang on. I got to put the stickers in here. All right, you ready? I'm going to throw the stickers in here to show you. So it's all of these papers, as much as these papers as I can fit. I'm pretty sure I can get them all in a $20 box, the big shipping boxes. But look, lots of this. Are y'all watching? Wait, it's not all of it, Tina. All right, so hold on. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to just start showing y'all what else comes in there. This is a $50 box, and I only have one. I'm only doing one of these boxes. And then there's like big sheets like this that have half used or some are used. All these, all this. As much as I can squeeze in one big, large box. Okay. Lots of sticker sheets. More sticker sheets. All right. As much as I can squeeze in one big flat rate box. I think it might even be $22 size. Whatever the big one is. I'm going to have to pick up one of those. So that one, that box right there will go out in a couple days because I have to go get one of the big boxes. I don't have one. So if you want the $50 box, let me know. Message, email me. And can you imagine? I know, way more than $50 for sure. And it's fun to go through, you know. And I'm just saying, I couldn't throw it away. Just go throw it in a box and let the fibs pick, you know. So the little ones don't have those big sticker sheets in it. Obviously, they're not going to fit, but the big one does. Okay, so all right, so that's it. Well, I only got one, so whoever messages me or emails me first with that one, and that one won't go out until that one won't go out for a couple days. Okay, so let's see what we can do with. Let me move this out of the way now. All right, making some space. Get out my Inktober papers. So this is the size of the sheet I'm working on. There's some I've torn out. I think they're all in there. All right. Whew, I'm worn out. I'm worn out. Let's see. Let's put the pencils over here. Make some space. All right, so let me show you what we've done so far. So I'll go in order that I've posted them. There's a blank sheet there. Okay, so day 1 was this. Day 1. Day 2, which I didn't love this because this needs to be darker. It needs more contrast in my sea dragon, but I posted it, so it is what it is. This was day 3. Okay. This is day 4 yesterday, which I redid this from the one that I started on Monday. I didn't like it, remember? So I redid it. So I don't know if I kept it. It's not in here. Anyway, so that's yesterday and today. Let me go ahead and put these in here. Today is I wanted to do one of those puffer fish, blowfish. Different people call them different things. So that's what we're going to do here. Oh, I got to get me a little piece of craft paper. I've been tearing off little pieces to do just a little extra something, you know. Just a little sketch. I mean, a little study. All right, so let's see. You know, a lot of those boxes. So anyway, well, thanks, guys. I hope you have fun if you do get one of the boxes. All right, so let's see. Where's my iPad? Let me look up some puffer fish. There's a shadow. Oh, that's shadows from that. Bye, Niecy. Thanks for stopping in. I'll call you later. Thank you. Love you too. And I did find, oh, by the way, for those of y'all that when I stepped out to make her grilled cheese on Monday, she hid a little love note to me. I found it sticking out under my keyboard. I did find it, and I put it in my art journal on my daily. All right, so let's see here. Do I have one picked out? Let me just go to look them up. It's just easier just to go find a new one. And of course, Malibu will have to move. Yes, hello, Cloud. Hello, Cloud. I know, baby. You're just purring and just love me. Just love me. All right, let's see. Give me a minute, guys, to find some references. Yes, very helpful. See, I don't want one like this. I don't want one like one of those. I want one with the spikes. Maybe they're just called blowfish. They're just called blowfish. Oh, there's a good one. No, they are called puffer fish. There's that. That one's pretty good. Let's see. I might go with that. I love this one though. It looks like they look like a Yoda. The big puffy eyes. I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay, let's see. And let's see. Hang on. All right. Let me kind of brighten it up a little. All right. All right, Malibu, you're going to have to move, baby. You're going to have to move. I mean, like slide over. Just slide over. Just slide over. Thank you. All right. All right. Let me get out the pens that I've been using. I've just been using a ballpoint and a Pentel brush pen. I think that one, I have two. One has more ink than the other, so I don't know which one has more ink. And then I do white highlights with the white gel pen. So let me move my camera over because of her. Let's see here. Something like that. We might zoom in too. All right. I'll use a pencil just to draw a circle. And I think we're good. I think that's all I need. All right. Let's see what we can do. You want to hold those for me, Malibu? She's literally right there. So we'll see what we can get done for Inktober today. All right. So I'm trying not to have them too big. You know, I'm trying to keep them a smaller size with a lot of white, which is hard for me because I really want to draw really, really big when I have big paper, but I'm trying to do that. Okay, so there's my circle. That's all I need with the pencil. All right, now I'm going to go to my ballpoint pen. And you do, if you are using a big ballpoint, or as they call it in the UK, biro, you need to have a Kleenex handy to keep cleaning off the tip, because it does gather up ink on the tip and you'll have a little blob of ink if you're not careful. Let's see. Hello, Erica. Who else am I missing? Shelly. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. I do go back and scrub through my chat later, either at night or the next day, to try to see if I missed any new people. Let's see. It's a little, I need to brighten it up now that I have a big sheet of white paper there. Let's see. That looks pretty good. I think that might be good. All right. So anybody else I missed coming in? And then I got to think of something to do for I thought about doing color book page giveaway, but I don't know. Well, not everybody does color books. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is he's going to, now I'm not trying to do what do you call it? A anatomical, exact, scientific. That's the word I'm looking at. I'm trying to do a scientific rendering of it. So he's got this big lips. He's a puffer fish. So I'm just going to try to sketch him in first. And you got to keep cleaning it off because you'll get blobbies. This other eyeball on the other side of him is kind of over there. So let's get them kind of blocked in. I do a very light so that, and then you can get like all the spikes in the darker, and something about like that. If y'all have any questions, put them in caps. Again, I want to try to just think of something for a giveaway, but I could do a giveaway of one of the boxes, but that would only be in the US. I can't send those, and if I didn't mention that, those I cannot send those overseas. They'd cost, 30, 40, 50 bucks to go overseas. So it's US only. So in case I didn't mention that. All right, so let's get mine. So cute. Did you use reference photos for your Inktober? Yes, I do use. I don't know what these animals look like in my head. Sorry, I don't know what they look like in my head. All artists use reference photos. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Unless you have a photographic memory, you do not know what everything in the world looks like. Just see. All right, so let's see. Do I want to go ahead and do I know they're going to have shadows on the spikes, but I think I'll just go ahead and start spiking. Let's go ahead and start spiking. And I'm not going to draw every spike. I'm not trying to copy something exactly. I like him already. Oh. I wasn't fussing at you, Pam. I'm just saying people go, oh, you use references. What do you mean? You're not a real artist. You use references. What? That kind of attitude. I'm just saying, Don't let anybody tell you that. Whether it's live models, whether it's photographs, whether it's landscapes and you're out, doing urban sketching, whatever kind of references you use. So, yeah, would y'all want me to give away a box? And then do something different for, I have to do something different for international. I don't know what people with international would like. I mean, y'all like the same things. I don't mean that, but. What Arlene said, I definitely would need a reference photo. You say animal, and I say a picture of my ass. Arlene. Yes, Marsh, exactly. Baby, you're putting a shadow on my piece. Move. No, you can't get into the beads. All right, time to get down. They love playing in those beads. I'm just afraid they're going to eat one. Oh, what's this in the cat box? What's this bead doing in the cat litter box? uh, all right, so let me see the answers to my giveaway question. A color book page. Well, I'd do a couple color book pages. A box would be cool. All right, so I'll do a box for the US. Give me about 15 minutes. In about 15 minutes, we'll do the giveaway. We'll do a box for the US, and I'll do 3 or 4 because I can put color book pages in a envelope like this. I can whatever color book pages I can fit in a 8.5 by 9 or 9 by whatever this is. So I'll put some color book pages in there. Okay, so I'm liking this so far. And then if I want to do a little one, I'll do a separate one. I'll do a different, he'll look the other way or something, like side view or something. Looks like a Pac-Man. Okay, so let's go ahead and start now. And this is where I start. Maybe I can zoom in. There we go. And now, it's just amazing what you can do with a, let me get a scratch sheet of paper. It's amazing what you can do with a pen. I mean, you can get nice dark blacks, but you can get the softest shading. Here, let me just do a little here. And then you can get it so light. You can do so much with a ballpoint pen. And of course, you can do all the cross hatching. I like to do my favorite way of shading. The guy with the Mustang thinks he's so hot. He has to do that every time he leaves his driveway. Um, I don't like to cross hatch so much. I did a little bit on the starfish because the starfish's arms kind of go like this, you know. So I kind of did more lines with the starfish like this, with the kind of that's the top part of the starfish. But anyway, my favorite way, and I think I'll be able to do it more with the blowfish because it's round. I like to scribble. I like to scribble shade. And I don't do a lot of inking. I mean, let's be honest. You know, I don't do a whole lot of inking. But I'll show you a little bit here. But I like to scribble shade. It's just more interesting, in my opinion. All right, let's tuck that back under there. All right. All right, so I'm going to do his little lips. Very, very light. You can't hardly see. I mean, it's very tiny, I should say. And you can just get it darker and darker, however, how much shading you want. But just keep real, and I like all the little sketchy lines. You know, like these might not be the exact. You'll see. It's just I like it. Doesn't bother me to have sketchy non useful lines, if you will. All right, so let's check chat. Your carpal tunnel. Well, a ballpoint pen. I mean, can you see how lightly I'm holding this? I mean, and you can use your whole arm. You don't even have to use just your wrist. You can use your fingers or just you know your whole arm. It's just such a light touch. It's such a light touch that I'm using. So I'm going to have some shadow coming up around the eye here. It's a little bit of light area. So there's a light area around the eye here. And then this is all in shadow. And then the shadow kind of continues around over here. And then a little bit more up under the lips here. Shadow kind of over on this side. I'll add more shadow here because it's underneath. And then a shadowed area right in here. Hi there. You know what I think what I would like to do with this, and I don't know if they breathe, I mean how they breathe, but I think it would be cool to do like it's a scratch sheet of paper again. I think it would be fun just to have some random little bubbles. You know, just some random little bubbles kind of floating, just a few kind of floating up, you know. I kind of like that. Maybe even a little bit of a something like that. That may be happening. Let's see, who else am I missing? Anna Jean. Ballpoint pen is of a pencil. Yeah, I love just going right in with the ballpoint pen. Like I said, I drew the circle with the pencil just to get my placement. But I love just doing sketches with a ballpoint pen. All my movie monsters were all done with ballpoint pen. And well, I don't remember if I just used this. I think I might have used a brush and dipped in the ink for the heavy blacks, because there were a lot of heavy blacks in those monsters. But all the drawing, sketching, all of it was done with just a ballpoint pen. And I mean, look how loosely I'm holding it way back here. And this does take some time, if you want to do it well, but I just like the scribbliness of it for me. I like the scribbliness of shadowing more than I do hash, not hashtag, cross hatching. And I'll probably go in here just to make it more dramatic and have some of the shadows with the brush pen, which I could do this with the ballpoint as well. But it just kind of gives it a little bit more drama like this, you know? And the only time I really do any significant amount of inking is in October, because it's not my medium of choice for most of my art. Mostly I'm doing color pencil or collage, or, on portraits. I've been doing a lot of pan pastel. So I don't do a lot of inking, but I do enjoy it. It's just that my body of work is not inking. But I do have fun doing it every October. Thanks, Pam. And I've done a few things, like what do you call it? That armadillo. I did an armadillo print with all ballpoint pen. But I'm just doing more scribblies. And on the little one that I do here, when I do spikes, what I'll do on this one is I'll add white in the spikes. The sound of Gary's pin cross hatching is my. That's your ASMR. Yeah. Well, my there's no real sound. I mean, I'm barely touching the paper, so there's really no ASMR to this. I mean, every now and then I can hear it just a little, but I don't hear it much. And you got to kind of build it up, and it takes a while to build up the shadows. Shadow nose. So I kind of just blocked out where I want my shadows with just a real light pencil line. Bye, Ray. Thanks for stopping in. But I cannot imagine, and I have such respect for the comic book guys that I follow, the sequential art that they do, and having to do, like, let's say you did a comic about blowfish. I can't even imagine doing this 20 times with just a hint of a variation. I just can't I just can't imagine, but they do, and Marsh is one of them. Marsh is a comic guy. I just can't imagine doing the sequential art. I love it and I collect it. And but to do it. I just, no, I can't. Sometimes, well, Elvia, most of the time, if I do something like this, I'll do it for a giveaway or something. I don't do a lot of this kind of thing except in Inktober, but my money I make off of portrait commissions, pencil and pastel portrait commissions, and people and animals. So I don't really sell these. I use them like, for giveaways or channel supporters, that kind of thing. People that either super chat a lot or, PayPal me, tip jar me, I try to send things out. Not every single one and every time, but if you're a supporter of the channel, I do try to send things out. Other than the giveaways that I do, I try to do at least one, if not two giveaways a week, just to make it fun and to thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel. And however you do, even just being here is support. Okay, so I want this to kind of have some more shadowing here. And thumbs up. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. So this one I will finish sometime today. I will put a priority on finishing this before the color book page. But I'll try to post this first and then the color book page later tonight. And if y'all missed my Barbie vignette, I did post that this morning on Instagram too. So I'm just kind of doing little scribbles. It's different mindset to make a comic as opposed to single illustrations. We often simplify the details. I know, but it's still so much. It's so much. Like, when I watch Josh, and if you don't follow Joshua Kimball, oh my gosh, when I watch him do those color, he does this particular project he's working on, he's doing it all digitally. But even so, even the digital drawing is, still drawing. And oh my gosh, it's just so much sequentialness. So much sequentialness. Is that a word? But I love it, and I respect people that do it, and I watch it and enjoy it, and I love all kinds of art. And I love sharing what I do with you guys because I want to encourage everybody to try something. You don't have to be able to do everything well to start something. So he's coming along. Let's see. Barbie. Oh, I know. You know what? Let me take a minute. Let me get the Barbie lamp here. Let me see if I can get it off. Well, I guess I could show it to you still because it's attached to, I have it on a light here. So I put it on a light and I just have it hang. I just put it on this just because you only saw this much of this, right? You only saw that much. This was just to have something to hang it from and to cover up the light because the light has to come all the way down into here. So let me see let me see if I can, there's one of my little beads there. I'd like to take it off of this, but that's going to take a while because I have to unwrap all this. I don't want to mess it up, but let me turn off the light so maybe you can see she macrameed this, guys. She macrameed this little lampshade with all those little beads here. It's hard to sit on its side. And I added this just to have a pull down, like in the scene. But look at all that macrame that Janet did. And all the little beading. Isn't that amazing, guys? So impressed, Janet. I want to take it off the wire carefully. So I don't want to. But I had to have some way to hang it down into the scene. I know, right? Isn't it awesome? All right, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. All right, so let's see. Now we'll have to do, I haven't picked pages yet, but I'll pick 3 or 4 nice color book pages for the UK. Well, I say UK, Canada, UK, Australia, anywhere that's other than the US. Let me find some Post-its here. So this will be a international. I couldn't think of the word. Let me get a. If you're lurking, come out of lurkdom to put in a number in a minute. Where is my Sharpie pen? Where's my Sharpie pen? There it is. Okay, so this one will be international. We'll do 2 different drawings. This will be an international only. Pay attention to the rules so I don't have to herd cats. International only. And then a box will be US only. And remember, if you want one of these boxes, just PayPal me $20. Now, not for this, not for the giveaway, but because the box itself is going to cost $8 to ship. I think it might even be $8.95. I don't remember, but I'm going to do. I'll give away one, and then the big one is $50. So, okay, and I only got one of those. All right, so let's do the international first. Now I'll put in some color book pages. Color book. Let me remind myself. Color book pages. I should get this done today. So this should go out today. If you email me your address, and by the way, my email address and my PayPal are always in my About section, my P.O. box. It's all in my About tab. But here is my email. And then don't anybody diss-on. Oh, where did I go? Don't anybody diss on me about my AOL. I keep it for this. Let's see. Let me put it in here. I have a Gmail as well, but this is for my giveaways and stuff. Okay, there's my email. Don't put in a number yet. Don't put in a number yet. No numbers yet. So when I type in go, we're going to do international first. When I type in go, put in one number between 1 and 100. First person was closest without going. Don't put in a number yet, Shaz. I'm going to be herding cats because everybody's going to want to put in a number. No numbers yet. We're ignoring that one, Shaz. That one doesn't count. Okay? Wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in one number between 1 and 100. Don't take your numbers out. Don't erase your numbers. Don't change your numbers. First person closest, international, without going over. I'm going to send you some color book pages. Oh, Arlene, you just popped up in my IG. Is that a Bible? Oh, it is. That's so pretty. Your Bible journaling? You just popped up. When I opened my phone, that was what was there. That's pretty, Arlene. All right, let me go over to random.org. All right, Yvonne. Did y'all see me type in go? I'm going to be herding cats. Yvonne, that doesn't count. I've not typed in go yet. Thank you, Janet. All right, so when I type in go, you're going to put in a number between 1 and 100, and I'll generate a number. International only. Herding cats, people. I know, right, Tina? Okay. Now, international only between 1 and 100. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, too funny. It's like herding cats. I'm telling you, people. It's like herding. They go every which way. Oh, hi, Dot. Good to see you. Molly, anybody else popping in? May, thanks, everybody. All the lurkers. Love my lurkers. All right, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't lollygag, dilly dally, dawdle. 1. All right, here we go. First person closest to 89 without going over. 89 on the dot or closest without going over. 89. Let me scroll back. Let's scroll back. Let's see. Shaz, you have 77. Oh, Dot has 87. So, Dot, it looks like you got some color book pages. Dot wins quite often, just saying. Dot in the UK. All right, so Dot, you have 87. It looks like you got some color book pages coming, Dot. Okay, so Dot, you're going to have some color book pages coming. All right, now we're going to do US only. Don't put in a number yet. Wait till I type in go. Wait till I type in go. 1 to 100. When I type in go, US only. This is a pack of all the collage fodder, like some of like what I showed earlier. And one number only, US only. Okay, there we go. All right, US. Yeah, large number picking anxiety. I mean, I'm telling you, some days it's like herding cats. It's like herding cats. Rawr, rawr. Okay, get your numbers in. Between 1 and 100. I know, right, Arlene? I love those little paws. I saw them at Books A Million. They're like a couple of bucks each. I had to get some. That was the only ones that had gray. They didn't have black, white, tabbies. They just have the gray ones, but I had to get them, you know. All right, get your numbers in. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, a 1, and a dun dun dun, and stop. All right, hang on. Let me go back over to random dog. Okay, we're gonna pick a new number. That was for the international. We're gonna generate a new number. Here we go. 48. First person closest to 48 without going over. 48. 48. All right, let me scroll back. 48 without going over. Let's see. Mary Robertson has it right on the nose. It looks like it's Mary Robertson. Am I correct? Okay, so Mary, I do not have your address. You will need to email me your address. If you get it to me right away, this will go out today. Okay? Mary Robertson, you got it right on the nose. And I do not share your addresses with anybody. I don't put you on a mailing list. Although Marsha's starting an email list for some little somethings at his channel, but I don't do a mail list. So there we go. All right, Mary. Mary, did you see me? Mary Robertson, grab my email. Email me right away, and this will go out today. Okay? Nice big pack full of collage fodder. All right, so there we go. There's our giveaways. I hope she saw. There you go. Oh, she said thank you. All right, just like to make sure that you saw that you won. So email me right away your address, and I will send that out to you today after lunch. Okay? All right, so thanks everybody. Thanks lurkers. Thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate you. And I hope y'all have fun and get some inspiration every show. Even if Denise isn't here. Yes, it's a pressurized collage fodder book for sure. I'm like triple taping them. I'm triple taping them up so they're like tight. They're tight, people. And they will have tracking numbers. So if you if you want your tracking number, let me know. I will give you a tracking number too. That's one of the things about priors. Well, one of the reasons I do tracking is because if they get lost, if I didn't track them, I have no way of knowing. You know what I mean? So that's why I track on stuff like that. If it's just like a color book page or something, especially if it goes overseas, we don't track overseas. And I also do not do international commissions for that very reason. I've had a couple lost in the mail commissions, and I've either had to, one time I redid it and the other time I refunded the money. So I do no longer do international commissions. So just saying. Tracking, I think tracking starts at $50 for an international envelope. It's just, shipping is crazy. So, yeah. So as you can see, this will take me probably, I don't know, an hour maybe an hour and a half to do the blowfish. And then I got to do the little one because he'll get posted. Well, I don't have to do one of these on every one, and that's a little big. I might need to tear that down just a little. I don't want it to dominate the piece, but like right there, that would be cute right there. And then I always put a pen or two on my piece. And I'll sign it over here, something like that. Roller tape. Oh, Arlene. You're so funny. Oh my gosh. So anybody else want to tell me what their IG is if they've done an Inktober that I can share with everybody? Anybody else want to share their Inktober? I really want this to be from the bottom up so that it thins out at the top. But I'm not turning the page, so it's a little tricky. I remember doing cross stitch that took me almost a month. Well, you've seen my books, Rachel. I used to do, I didn't do a lot of cross stitching. I did the designing for the books, which was almost as long. I don't know if I have them handy. I've shown them before. But I used to design for a cross stitch company. And this was before computerized graphing. We did all the graphing by hand. one little X at a time. One little, oh, where my books are. Are they handy? Oh, where are they? Ah, here we go. So here's a couple of my cross stitch books back when inking, we'd ink all these by hand. All this is done by hand on big graph paper. These were bigger. They're like an inch square rather than, well, 2 inches rather than an inch. So we'd be working in squares that were double the size. But we did everything with the rapidograph pens. And if y'all have ever, this was before we even micron pens. Before we had micron pens, disposable pens, we had to use rapidographs that had to be cleaned and cared for and treated like little babies. And all this is done one little square at a time. And then we'd have a acetate overlay. And the acetate overlay, we would do all that what looks like that appear, I mean, what's red on the book. But it was done in black as well. But all the design, all the symbols that were done on the overlay acetate were in black as well, but they were printed in red. So that was supposedly harder for people to copy the books back in 1988 and 1987 when I worked for this company. And but all this was done by hand. There was no, this is all probably done computerized now. I don't know how it's done because I don't do cross stitch and I don't do patterns like this anymore. But yeah. So then somebody, after we did, and these were huge sheets. I mean, like, 3 feet by 2 feet of 3 by 3. They were huge. Right? And so every one of these little symbols. And then here's the DMC floss symbol for the color. Some of them are dense like this. Look at that. And you have to know what we would do is I would sketch them out on tissue type graph paper, right? On graph paper that was kind of thin, and I'd sketch it out with color pencil, and I'd color them with color pencil. And then those other artists, me and other artists that would translate my sketches in this book. A couple other artists did sketches too, including the owner of the company. But this book happened to be all my sketches. And this also won an award in 1988 for the best cross-stitch book of the year. And then you would take those color pencil drawings and you would translate. You can't see that. That's all different. These are all different. Every one of those is a different symbol. Here's all the symbol chart right here. There's all the symbol chart. And we would you translate it into they are a big pain, Marsh, but that's all we had back in the 80s. We didn't have microns and disposable pens. And then they would take it, then the stitcher would take your graph and go home and stitch all of it in thread. And stitch all, cross stitch all, like there's the wolf. Cross stitch all your design in thread. And then we'd have it framed. And then the photographer would take pictures for the book. And yeah. So that's how that worked. You have both these books, Rachel? Yeah. Oh, let me show you. Let me find it right here. Cross-stitch designs adapted from original artwork by Dee Dee Willingham. Yeah. These are just a couple of the ones. This one I did all the designs, but then this one I did half of them, or So anyway, just to show you what inking was like back in the day. That was my inking back in the day. But you know what? One of the things that got me really interested in wanting to be an artist was back in, I always drew and colored and sketched and all that. But to think about really seriously wanting to be an artist was when I saw Dory books and when I saw Well, they weren't, they were like, what do you call it? Etched. And Aubrey Beardsley. Let me show y'all a couple Aubrey Beardsley. Hang on, let me look it up. And when I saw these black and white drawings, this is what got me into wanting to do art, even though I don't really do a lot of inking. But let me show you some of Aubrey Beardsley's art. Images. There we go. Just look up Aubrey Beardsley, but look at that. Look at that stunning work. Let me go back to a couple others. And there's some naked ladies. I won't show those. But stunning work. Did a lot of book covers and stuff like that. Get your cross-stitch book signed by Mars, you're so cute. But anyway, I know, right? I love Aubrey Beardsley. So that type of art, black and white, I loved it so much. So, and then I got into different things. Like when we lived in Alaska, I did a lot of animals, and I love still to this day doing animals. I love doing animal portraits. And then I love doing people portraits. And a lot of it's on my Instagram. If you want to see my portraits. Now, of course, not all of them, because not everybody wants their children's pictures on the internet and all that. So I respect their, if they don't want them posted, but a lot of them don't care, they don't mind. But, I do have a lot of my art on Instagram, including all my previous Inktobers. This is my 8th year of doing Inktober. Hopefully I will complete it. As I always say, the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'm going to hope to complete it. So, yeah, I know Janet's having fun with Nikki at her house. She's been entertaining her. Well, I said she's probably not entertaining her. Nikki's probably entertaining Janet more than anything. So, anyway, this will probably take me about another hour, maybe 2, depending, how much detail I want to put in it. And then I'll post this, and I'll try to finish up the color book page of the Medusa. And yeah, I already have another Barbie vignette, which I showed it to y'all last week, ready to post next week. And I am going to get a pumpkin. I'm going to get a pumpkin before Monday. So I'll probably do a collage pumpkin on Monday. So let me go to my photos here, because I haven't posted this yet. So so y'all saw where I posted the girls at the book club. So all the book club girls, there's Janet, me, Annie, and there's Sensible Sister down here. And I haven't named this girl yet. That's my Indian girl from India that I've posted a picture of her on the rug. She's the yoga girl. I don't know who she's going to be yet. But here's some close-ups that I posted. So I do have this picture that I'm going to post probably in a week, and it's all the dolls that I have. And they're all saying, hi, thank you. They're all waving. Look, they're all waving. Hi, thank you. Thank you for watching. That's what they're all going to say. They're saying, thank you for watching. And I thought, there's me with my glasses and Hubster. He got behind a leaf. Hubster got behind me. I love this girl here. Look at that look. I just love her. And I tried to do them all up with some jewelry or glasses or, Janet. She's just kind of lounging around. Uh, and what was it? I got to tell y'all? Oh, well, maybe I can't find it quick enough, but and then here's some of the others. There we go. There's some of the other close-ups. So I'm going to post that later in the month. But what was it that Jason Robinson said over on Facebook when I posted this on Facebook? Let me go over to my Barbie. Hang on. Let me go over to my my page here. No, I don't want that. Let's see. Oh, hang on. He said something about the gnomes. Wait a minute. Let me just try to find it because I'm not going to quote it exactly. Let me go over here. Here we go. So in the comments, so Jason said, the gnomes aren't going to be happy when they find all those empty wine bottles littering their front yard lawn. And Janet said, oh, I can't remember exactly how she said it, but she said that the gnomes are the ones that brought them or something like that. But it was so fun. I can't remember now. It's taken too long to look it up. But Janet snarked on Jason's comment. I thought that was funny. Yeah. And people are commenting, Janet, like your short top. I will never dress Janet in red pants again. I never heard the end of that one. Well, I didn't hear the end of it after I got her out of the red pants. So now she's in sweats and tanks and tees. Oh, Becky Calora, I get my fabrics from Selena, Selena, at Amore Fabriques. Let me see if I spell it right. It's Amore, and it's Fabriqueus, I think. Look, and there it is. I typed it in, and she has a YouTube channel and a Etsy is where you buy the stuff from, Etsy. And she got a whole new stock in. So go to her Etsy, Amore Fabriques. Her name is Selena, and I have an order coming in. Might be here today. Should I wait for the mailman? Might be here today. I do have an order coming in from her. She gets sari silks and cantha cloth quilts. And she gets bundles of it from India, and then she divides it up, cuts it up, and sells it. So, yeah, I have an order coming in. It might be here today. I don't know if I can track it. No, it'll take too long. I don't want to do that right now. But I do have an order coming in from her. I love her stuff. If y'all like sari silks and the cantha cloth quilts, and go over to her Etsy. Go to Selena's Amore Fabrics Etsy. Tina said, Dee, you should get one of those mini pumpkins and have Barbie holding it. You mean one of these? Did you see? There's all kinds of the mini pumpkins in my picture, in my photos. There's pumpkins all over the place. Look at all those mini pumpkins. Where you are, Tina? Tina, they're sitting on them. They're hiding behind them. Janet's rolling on them. Oh my gosh. One of these, Tina? Oh, read the rest of your comment. Okay. And have Barbie a first prize ribbon like she won the biggest prize. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tina, for clarifying. I'm sorry I didn't read the whole comment. Should I have I don't know. You can't buy pumpkins, this real ones this small, where she could be a pumpkin carving. But you know what I could do is I could paint it like a pumpkin is being carved. Do you know what I mean? We could paint like little, you know. Like she's carving it out or something, you know, maybe have the head all like bashed up, you know, like carved out. Oh, you're welcome, Tina. So anyway, yeah. But Monday, so I plan on getting the pumpkin that I want to collage, and so we might do a pumpkin collage on Monday. If not on Monday, we'll do it on Wednesday. Either Monday or Wednesday, we'll do the pumpkin collaging. And I will try to finish up the cute and creepy color book page today. So we'll have a couple posts today and tomorrow. And of course, every day I'm trying to post to Inktober. Working on it. Working it. Thanks, Deb. Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave in a couple minutes. Hubster will be home for lunch. So Janet doesn't freak out that he's going to starve to death. She knows better. So. I hope y'all had fun. And we do try to shout y'all out when you come visit us here, whether it's Inktober, a color book page, a art, comic, drawing, whatever it is you do. We're big about sharing. We do like to sharing. Trying to give it just a little bit of a, not too much of a shadow, but just a little bit of a, you know, around the spikes, make the spikes kind of stand out just a little. So, carving pumpkins gone wrong with Barbie. Yeah. I don't really carve pumpkins. I collage them. After I collage them, I give them to Cameron because he likes them sitting in his apartment. He likes decorating with them. I don't have a theme yet. Do y'all have a theme you want me to do? A collage theme? We've done Star Wars. We've done Star Trek. We've done Lord of the Rings. Last year, I think we did. Last year we did. What do you call it? What did we do last year? Anyway, I can't think of it right now. Art Nouveau. We did Art Nouveau last year. We did Art Nouveau last year. I don't, you know, Sarah, I haven't even watched Game of Thrones. A lot of things I don't watch unless I can read the book first. So like, you know, of course I read what do you call it? Lord of the Rings and all that back when I was, you know, a kid. So, you know, when I watched Lord of the Rings, I'd already read the book and everything. But Game of Thrones, and I'd even bought some of the books to start reading. And I said, you know, everybody's talking about how violent it is and everything like that. It's just like Outlander. I loved Outlander, the books. I read tons of the Outlander books before the first TV movie TV series came out of Outlander. And then when they started torturing Jamie, that's the guy's name in the show. I said, that's it for me. I'm out. Never watched another Outlander. And although I loved all the books, same thing with Walking Dead. Love Walking Dead. Watched it till the way they killed off Glenn. Hadn't watched another Walking Dead since. So anyway, I was going to do read the books, and Cameron's read the book. So he said, Nana, you're probably not going to like it. You're probably not going to like the violence in Game of Thrones. I said, okay, I trust you. Never read a book, I've not watched one single Game of Thrones. So, yeah. But, so I won't be doing Game of Thrones is what I'm saying. And it's like Harry Potter. I know y'all are going to freak out, and I've told a lot of y'all already know. It's like Harry Potter. I want to watch the Harry Potter movies. But every time I've bought the set of books to read, the kids take them. They either lose their copies and want my copies. So, hardback copies or whatever. So I have never read Harry Potter, and I've never watched one single Harry Potter movie. Because I don't want to watch the movies until I read the books. And I haven't read the books yet. I'm all about the books, people. I'm telling you, I'm all about the books. So I have never watched. Oh, I don't know, Rebecca. So I've never watched any Harry Potter because and even my mom, she goes, you haven't read any of the Harry Potter books yet? What's taking you so long? Where you been? My mom had read all of the Harry Potter books. And I said, no, I just haven't had a chance because every time I buy the set, because I'm going to want to read them all. I said, every time I buy the set, the kids take them. So I have not read or seen any Harry Potter movies. The books are always better. Yeah. So anyway, there's my thing on the Harry Potter. But because I read a lot, guys. I read a lot. I've always read a lot. I love to read. So one of these days, I'll get me the complete set again and read them. But I have so many other things that I'm reading that it's hard to get to that. I'm trying to get and y'all know I was going to read, y'all know I love Cadfael. Read all the Cadfaels years ago. And Sister Feldima, however you say her name, I'm going to have to ask Lady True North Jan how she says it, how it's pronounced. So Lady Jan's been after me to read those books for years. So I finally got the first one. And then I went on Amazon. I started looking, the second one had to come from England or from UK. So I said, okay, well, I'll order the second one. In the meantime, I bought 3, 4, and 5, I think. So I have 1, 3, 4, and 5 ready to go after I read book 2. Book 2 never came. They refunded my money. So I don't know. I think I bought it through Thrift Books. So I'll have to find book 2 before I read because I wanted to kind of read. And there's 20, 25 in that series. So, but I always like to have me a fiction, a nonfiction, a history, a theology, an archaeology. I like to have like all those different topics going in a different book. And then I can read multiple books. Because I can read lots of different books as long as they're not all the same. Like I can't read 3 different British murder mysteries at the same time. Because then they'll start, overlapping in my head, which ones are which. But as long as they're all different, then I can read multiple books at the same time. So I'm always reading probably 10 books at a time. Yeah, good company. Thanks, Julie. The Dune, I read Dune back when it came out, 1977. And then the second one, 79. So I read those. And plus, if I wanted to read Dune or again, which I didn't like it that much, to be honest. I think I'd rather go listen to, read it over on his channel. Edwin. I'll go listen to Edwin read it. And I'm not a big audio, I'm not a big audio book person just because I want to hear the voices in my head myself. That sounds funny. I want to hear the voices in my head. I want to hear my own voices in my head. I want the voices of the characters to be how I imagine them, not what somebody else reading it will like influence what I think the voices should be like. But I understand. Don't anybody diss on me. I think that having, audiobooks is amazing for people that can drive and listen to them, or walk and listen to them, or can't read and listen to them. It's a great blessing to have audiobooks. But I just don't want to read. I don't want to listen to audiobooks. That's just me. Hi, Linda. Who else am I missing? It was hard to follow. Yeah, Dune. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because maybe at the time when I read them in 77, 79, whenever it was it came out, 76 maybe. Maybe it was even earlier than that. I don't remember when they came out. So Dune didn't really interest me. I know. And I'm sure maybe the movies and the special effects are really cool, but just didn't really want to get into that. That's just me. How y'all thinking they're looking? Is he looking okay? Is he looking spiky? The voice. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Julie. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I read The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I mean, I've reread them since, and then I bought them. Y'all know the story of when I rebought them recently, because Cameron, I think, took my original sets and my original Hobbit book, and I say take. They're allowed to take any of my books. My grandkids are. But anyway, so I wanted to reread. I wanted to reread them. So y'all know the story. What happened? Well, most of y'all probably do. I got about 5 minutes. So I said, well, I'm going to reread them. So I'm going to buy me, and I like hardbacks because, I wear trifocals. I wear trifocal glasses. And so if I can get a hardback, I'm going to read a hardback. I can't read those little, and I say I can't read them. I can read the little paperbacks, but it's not fun to read them because it's so tiny, so tiny. So I like hardbacks if I can find them. So anyway, I ordered the hardbacks of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit all over again, and I said, "Oh, these are some cool covers on these books, on these hardbacks." So I ordered the set, and they weren't that well. They were 40. I think it was $45. I think it was $45 for the set of 3, a Lord of the Rings set. And so I get them, and you know what I got? I got specialized collector book covers. 3. Always read your Amazon fine print, people. I ended up with 3 collector's covers, book covers for the Lord of the Rings. Not the books, just the dust jackets. 3 dust jackets for $45. And I know I could have sent them back, but what I did is I just ordered, I made sure I actually got the books for another $35 or whatever it was. And then they were nicely, had a nice dust jacket on them as well. But then I double wrapped them. So I put the new dust jackets over the old dust jackets that came on the books. So, yes, I have double wrapped Lord of the Rings set with collector dust jackets. Oh my gosh. You did prefer the movie, a Dune movie. And maybe I would probably like the Dune movie better, but I don't know. And I love science fiction. That was what really got me into reading when I was a kid. Science fiction and spy novels. That's what got me into reading. Ian Fleming was my hero when I was a kid. And Heinlein and Asimov and all the sci-fi guys. Well, there's some girls too, but they usually had pseudonyms. No, baby, get your fingers off my thing there. But anyway, I love sci-fi, but Dune just wasn't my And I don't know. I don't know what it was. Maybe Dune is one of those places where sci-fi started veering off into fantasy, and that kind of I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. Give me my time travel and my portals, and baby, you're messing up my stuff now. Um, she's right in my business. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. Um, but yeah, time travel and portals and that, planets and that's my kind of sci-fi. Book two should be of the Archbishop is on the book two. Oh, it is. I'm on it, Picola. I'm on it. Thank you. I'm on it. I got to get it because like Cadfael, there was like 26 of the Cadfaels. And I read the first couple in order, but then after that, you didn't really have to read them in order. And I think it's the same way with Sister Feldima, however you say it. I think that you don't have to read them all in order, but the first couple you probably should to, get your characters established and all that. So, I will order that. Thank you. Thank you, Picola. My little snapdragon. I have it, Dawn. I haven't read it, but I have it. I think since our couple in that series, I think I have a couple in that series. Trust me, I got lots of books to read. All right, guys. I guess I'll head out and I'll finish this up, and I'll finish up the little one too, and post it later, sometime later today, and then I'll try to finish up the Medusa. Here's what we did earlier. I'll try to finish this one up, but that's a lot of snakes to do. I'll see. I'm not promising I'm going to put this one up today, but I will put this up today because I've committed to doing my Inktober every day. So, you're welcome, B. Thanks for being here. So, hope everybody has a great day and do something creative. Follow people that are creative, inspire each other, promote each other, and be nice to each other. All right, guys, we will see you later, and y'all have a blessed weekend, and go post something. Bye, guys.